Hello everybody, hope you're having a good day. Today is just a tea. It's a replacement of my old post because my audio messed up, but I just kind of want to show you guys a gossip and tea story in Hong Kong about price gouging. This happened, you can see the date, it's March 16th. It's been a while. So basically this poster, it's been a while. It's about a car store that is gonna be blacklist. And this is only one side of the story, so I'm not sure. I'm just gonna narrate what this is saying, or you can Google Translate yourself, whatever in this screen. So this lady went to a Guntong store called Yamakado, Fengsan Card Team, to buy a meal here that you can see from here is this movie meal. So it was listed the price as $3.29 and they check out, they paid for it. After they check the card condition, it's about B minus ish. So it's listed at $3.29. So it's not mints, but they still buy because the price is good. The price is pretty good, and they paid by credit card, and they were about to leave with the card. The payment is done. The transaction is completed at that point, and the sales lady, women, female, hold the customer card and said they cannot leave because they figure out the price should be changed. It's not $3.29. It's actually should be more. So then they're like they can't refund. There's no other option. The only option is refund. And can they refund in cash? So instead of because the price is so different, the only option is to refund. The transaction is completed at a point. In theory, the ownership of the card belongs to the person who already paid. They did not catch the price difference before the payment, before the transaction completed. I would have to say I don't know the customer. I do not know the value of this card. I mean, I probably can check on eBay pretty quickly for the last transaction. I don't know, like the buyer already says they figure out this card because it's not mint. That's why they bought it. It's because of the good price. I think this is the 10th movie. I think, I'm not too sure. Yeah, so the transaction, I'm on the other computer right now to check the price for sold item, and let's just use the last sold in around March as a thing. It's about $1,000 USD, give or take, for that card for a PSA graded 10. The person says it's about B, so let's say it's a raw card of unknown condition. It's sold in April for $13.50. So it's not a graded card, so you cannot use the 1,000 as the gauge. It sold in April 7th at 100, some 119, say 120. It's also sold in April 2nd for 40. So it really depends on the condition of the car, but let's say a raw car is in the range of 40 to 120, so let's take the median. And they said it's a B minus, so it's probably like closer to a not 100 mark. It's probably closer to the 60 or 80 mark, I'm assuming, for fairness, because if we trust it was a B minus. Anywho, or 120 if it's a good condition, kind of. That's the sales price, and the person buy it for $3.29. That would make it 50. So we talk about like maybe $20 to $60 price differences in terms of US dollars for the thing. The buyer was basically like brain stuck and was not responsive enough. because basically at that point they hold her car as hostage. The only option is she pay the difference, or by a lot, like or just basically take the refund. She basically has no. She was facing pressure to either leave or whatever. So, and she was so slow that she didn't take a video for evidence. She didn't call the cops either. So they just like, okay, void. They want to void the transaction. I don't want refund on cash. I want you to void the transaction. That's what happened to the person. So, and she went probably alone. In Guntong. I don't know what day, what hours. The store is supposed to be a franchise because like this store is actually like maybe just the same, happen to be the same name. People use the same name. They also have graded cars, you can tell by the banner. The seller just the buyer, I should say. The seller boss it apparently be there. They have multiple staff on her as a solo female. So she felt like, okay, whatever, like just not worth it, and just like get it voided. She was like, if you buy a raw car, you might want to think about if you want to go there again, solo, because you might be pressured in that situation, and you might want to take video as your evidence for yourself for protection or whatnot. As a consumer in the U.S., even if they list the price incorrectly, they have to sell at that price in U.S. The price difference for the bad PR is not worth it in my book. If I were a store owner, and that's why I don't sell cars. It is not worth it. It's just so not worth it. This is absolutely ridiculous. In theory, the buyer can have can because she could have called the cops on them, because in theory she has the transaction done. They completed the transaction. It is her property. In theory, they can do that. She didn't do that, and she just like don't think she will return. Basically, they lost a customer that way. And bad PR, like I said, like people probably will blacklist the store if they heard about the story. So I guess my moral of the story is be careful what store you go into. Don't go there alone, because they might just like make you pay, or bad things happen, right? So it's just a new car. It's not even like the whole movie folder sealed, for the 10th movie, all 9 cards sealed. It's not that. It's just a raw freaking card. In Japan, I'm sure you can find it. Like, I don't know in these days anymore, but I'm pretty sure you can find it and you don't have to deal with this fiasco, kind of. So it just not makes sense. It was cheap, I would say. 329 Hong Kong is very, very cheap compared to the US price. But this is not a PSA 10 according to again, I don't know if they have the receipt, right? It kind of shows 329. I don't know the 329 is really on the bad grade, like she said, because she don't have evidence of the car itself, kind of. But it seems a pretty bad PR for the store. So I guess again, moral story: if you go in a new store, don't go at weird hours. Don't go alone. Be like how they have a VIP room kind of for the cars, and most stores do it for protection for themselves. Don't go to VIP room yourself alone. Go with your big brother. Just don't go there alone. Like, you don't know what people are gonna do to you in that room, kind of drug you or whatever. Okay, drug is expensive, but like, possible, you know? And just like, go to stores that is reputable if possible. You might pay a little more, but at least they are reputable, and just don't go alone. There's no reason to go alone. Like, literally, there's no reason to go alone. Especially like, there's a lot of stores not on the ground floor, on the street level. Because of rents in Hong Kong is expensive. Most stores are like upstairs, and and some even if they are smart, they would do a security system so you have to enter a code or they have to buzz you in. Of course, you can break in, the glasses doors, like nothing. But, like, you know what I'm saying? They have to buzz you in. Like, so once you're in, you're like locked in there, kind of. And also, like, those the VIP room air quote, like, what can they do there? Kind of. Like, I mean, you can spend all your money there if you have no self control, or they can really do something bad in there, kind of. So bring your big brother to go with you, or a friend, a lot of friends. Make it a Pokemon party. Don't make it a Pokemon solo. It's not the solo trip. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah. With this thing, I'm not sure if I'm. I mean, the person has the receipt. There's no reason to kind of lie too much about it. So yeah, I don't know about the store. I haven't been there, so and it's again, like I said, it's one side story. So yeah, let me know if you guys have been that store, and feel free to take this screenshot and Google Translate it yourself. I mean, like I said, it's not a lot of value in terms of monetary value. It's the disheartedness of loyalty. Like, do you want returning customers or not? It sounds like this store didn't care. I don't know if why wouldn't they let them to do the price difference. And in theory, they already did the transaction. Like, shouldn't they train the staff to know the price before they make the transaction to sell? It's so easy these days, right? Just scan the stupid card on your phone, Google image, you can figure out the price. That's how the trade show usually is. It's just like scan the picture and figure out, okay, that's how much it is, kind of. I don't know what's so hard, or like make it such a big deal out of it. Anyway, this should be replacing the bad audio video. Hope you guys enjoy it. Give me a like and subscribe. And yeah, be careful out there, man. Be careful out there. Until next time, have a good one, guys. Bye!